And we are live. Assalamu alaikum, hello and good day. This is Mainul going live from my business page. I hope wherever you are tuning in from, you are having a very lovely day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If this is the first time you're encountering me, then please let me give some brief information about myself. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, where I'm currently located, but I have lived and worked in Germany and Australia as well. I'm a biologist by profession. I'm also a permanent resident of Australia. I'm a husband and also a digital business owner and mentor, and I help people learn how to leverage the social media. So I've been interviewing various members from our business community, to know their journey, why they joined this online business, and what have they achieved or so far, or what they look forward to achieve from this particular business. So you have been watching for the past few episodes that Brother Amin from Sydney has been a co-host with me. So without talking much further, I'd now like to hand over to Brother Amin. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing? Is everything
Walaikum
good for
salam.
you?
Yeah, things are good. Thanks,
Um,
Brother Minus.
so, and
Yep,
Brother
go
Amin
on.
will introduce our today's guest, Sister Ramandeep, all the way from Adelaide. So thanks, sister, for joining. Brother Amin, please take over.
Okay,
Thank you.
so thanks, brother, and welcome, Ramandeep. So good to have you. We've had a discussion some time ago, so it's not so nice to meet you online again. So for those who don't know me, my name is Amin from Sydney, Australia, originally from Sri Lanka. I am a father, a husband, and a digital business owner. I do also work full time. My wife is also part of my digital business. In fact, the two of us kind of co-own and run the business together. She's also her and myself. We are both accountants by profession. It's so good to have Sister Ramandeep from another Australian in the discussion today. So all three of us are familiar with Australia. So without further ado, I would like to ask Ramandeep. I mean, for those people who don't know you and who are watching this session with us, please introduce yourself. Who's Ramandeep?
Thank you so much, first of all, inviting me. Hi. Hello, everyone who's watching us now and watch replay. Myself, Ramandeep. I'm from Adelaide, Australia. I'm living in Australia from last 13 years. By profession, I was a full-time healthcare worker, but I quit my job full-time since I'm in this business. I just do part-time, and I'm a mother of 6-year-old boy and a lovely wife. And I joined this business last year only, and I have achieved so many milestones, and I'm so proud of this. Like, I got this platform and I'm enjoying it because I was missing so much about my son because when he was little, and now I got that thing like I can stay with him and I can work as well. So I really love this.
Okay, no, thank you for that introduction. I think last time we had a chat, you basically kind of shared some information. You know, you're a mother, stay-at-home mother, working, and you kind of briefly touched upon your whys as well. So I know you became a coach as well in our community. I mean, very recently as well. So congratulations to you as well. So I mean, Ramandeep, if we start, I mean, explain to us exactly why. I mean, this is an online platform, global platform that we are part of. All of us are. We are connected as global business owners. But on the internet, there are various different kinds of businesses, right? What attracted you to our global platform, and what kind of pushed you to jump into this business? What were those like kind of compelling reasons for you?
Okay, yeah. First of all, when I got to know about this business last year, that was, I can say, in March, April. That was just actually 2020. Let's go back to 2020. And that was the time when pandemic hit and everything was, shredded and everyone lost their jobs. And we got transport business. My husband's business got affected. And being a frontline worker, I have to work. So I was going to work, but I have a child, so I was scared as well. Like, if I got infected, who gonna look after my son and all these things. And that time, actually, when my husband's business got affected, we realized like we don't have any backup plan, because we still paying mortgage, we still having my son's school, and we still having so many other things. But um, his business was affected, and I was the only breadwinner. And that time was the thing when we decided like we should have something. Then we start looking for other options. Like, I tried other few things, which was like, I have to get stuff at my home, I have to order, I have to sell things, I have to keep them in my garage. And mostly those things never been sold, and I'm using at home now. So that was like, I wasn't earning, basically I spend more on that. So then we dropped the idea. And one day I just came to know about this business through the ad. I was scrolling, I was sitting at my work break, and I was scrolling, I got this. And when I read that, like, you can work anytime, flexible, choose your hours, and I was like, really, can we do this? Because I'm in Australia from last 13 years, working in a healthcare, regular job, permanently, same hours. And how can we earn money, like, if we can, just work at our own comfort and whenever we want, and especially no selling. And I was like, very curious to know, like, what's this happening here. And I came home and I talked to my husband, and he said, what, don't worry, it's a spam. So these days, people sitting home and doing things like this, so better you stay away from it. We already suffering a lot. So so yeah. But again, I was seeing that ad so many times. And my mentor is also from India, like, Punjab. And being a Punjabi, we just like, I should talk to her. And she didn't give me her number though. I was talking to her on a messenger. And I was kept asking, like, can you please tell me more? And I asked like thousands of questions. I dig into it like as much as I can do it. She asked me to watch a webinar. I watch so many live webinars every twice a week. I just wanted to check, like, if they're doing live webinar, the same people coming, they're telling the same story, or there are different people coming. So that was the first thing which hit me, like, there are different people coming. So definitely there is something. And then the next step, which we have to pay, registration, I did that. And actually, there's a story why I paid 149, the refundable fees. I just wanted to check, like, if these people are spammy, I am gonna make a complaint. So I just paid that
Okay.
piece to check, like, really, like, this thing happened. When I went there, they added me to the group, and I saw a huge community. That time we was 47,000 people there. I went through as much as to everyone's profile to check, like, what's this happening? How can this possible? And I dig 3 months into that. So I compare this business into other businesses as well. But again, other business, like, doesn't matter if it's online, we have to sell things. We have a target to achieve. We have to talk to people about that for hours and hours. But in this business, the reason I came into, when I watched the business plan, I got myself fully educated, and then I gave my husband a presentation. Look, this is a thing. And I think I just want, I don't know, I was feeling that, like, I wanted to do it and I can do it. Because when, when you was looking something, when you dream about something, like, you just wanted a job or work or a business, something which you can work when you want, especially there's no boss on your head. And you can still earn, there's a bigger potentials. And that thing hit me. And I was just like, I said to my husband, it's okay, doesn't matter, but I feel like I have to try it. And this is the main reason, because the flexibility of the business. I do not have any boss on my head. I suffered 13 years when my boss was sitting on me, and my day was on my boss's mood. If her mood is good, my day will be good. If her mood is not good, then my day gonna be bad. And yeah, and then your co-workers, and being in healthcare, it's too much pressure. Even when you come home, you still think, like, have you done something wrong? And right? I weekends 12 years more. My I never ever have a day off on a weekend. I never joined any, family functions and all that. If they have a plan to go out, and Ramandeep is working because there's extra money on weekends. So this business bought
Yeah.
all things which I wanted. I do not have to work weekends anymore. I quit my full-time job. I achieved so many milestones, which is not possible because I worked 12 years and I didn't achieve that much milestone in my 12-year job, which I achieved in this in 1 year. Like I hardly raised $3 my salary in that time period, but in here, it's a huge thing. I can't even compare that.
Mm.
So if I compare that, that's gonna be the insult of the business. So, so yeah. So, um, my motive was like I wanted to spend more time with my son. I wanted to be with him. I wanted to see him grow because I didn't see him grow till he was 4. I didn't see him crawling. I didn't see him first time he talked because I used to be at work. But
Mm.
since I joined this business, I'm home. I'm so proud that I got this, platform. I thank my mentor a million times. Like, thank you. I got this, and I regret for those 3 months which I wasted on digging and digging and digging as much. So, but still, when things has to come, it has to come. But I'm so proud. Like, I'm not selling anything. I'm not chasing people all around like doing calls and stuff, and I don't have any targets to get. It's my business. Whenever I want to do, I can do it, and I don't have to take annual leaves, which was the big hectic reason when you're working someone under someone and you have to ask for leave because you have to go back to your country or somewhere. And there
Yeah.
was always no. So now I can go anywhere. We been 3 to 4 times in the last year, and my business was still working. So I have so many good reasons to start this.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Brother Minu?
Yes, so from my side, just I mean, Sister, you have given a very deep insight and a broad insight on various aspects of the business. From my side, just for the viewers to educate you that in this particular business platform to start and to be an entrepreneur, you don't necessarily need to have any business experience. You don't need to be tech savvy. So what we do actually, there are actually two types of online businesses that exist. That is digital service based and e-commerce dropshipping based. Sister Amandeep just said that she was doing something like that. I think drop shipping sort type of or e-commerce type of business. So this both these models comes with a lot of problems. So digital service based, you probably do a course and you would now offer it to your local clients or international clients, doesn't matter, but you then have to go to different platforms, subscribe on different platforms on a monthly paid basis. That's one aspect. The other aspect is that you have to be very tech savvy. You need to know how to build a website and email automation and all that. That that's the issue with digital service based. On the e-commerce dropshipping based, as Sister Amandeep pointed out, that you have to first thing you have to do is product research. You need to know which product to sell, what might be having a demand in the market, and then you have to do active selling, obviously. Then again, you have to store, you have to ship, you have to get the return, you have to label, you have to check the quality, the custom laws and regulations. And after doing all that, you probably have put something in Shopify or eBay or Amazon, or and what happens that you see tens and thousands, or maybe it's so competitive, the market is very saturated, and your product is coming maybe on the 20th or 25th page of the search, because if it is not in the first or second page, it will probably not be sold. So then you have to do against SEO, search engine optimization, a lot of things. So what happens in our particular business model, we solve the problem of all these things. We have people from all sorts of backgrounds, professionals who are intellectually intelligent, I would say. So they join this particular business because these ones solved their problem. They have probably checked other businesses, but this is the one where it is a done for you system. All the website email automation is done for you as soon as you join. On the physical product, we do have a physical product with a company that is located in 23 countries, 40 locations, and that is where also all the things are done for us. We don't need to do all the things like storage and shipping and all that. So this is why so many people have joined this particular business platform. So Sister, the next question would be that now obviously you're working with so many people from different parts of the world. Please make some comments about the community that you are working with now.
For me,
Yes, please.
yeah,
The community.
yeah. Yeah, so well, I'm so proud. I have a very good team. So first of all, I would say, like, you should, you're not required any special qualification to start this business. So I have people in my, in my community, in my team, who are like, say, migration agents, who are like engineers, and who are like staying home moms. And I have a truck drivers, and I have like healthcare worker in my team. So I have a mixed community, so
Yep.
people work all different areas. So the reason pointing out here is that some people think when they watch our interviews, and when they think, oh, it's a business, because business itself is a big word. Like, oh, I don't think so, I can do it, even they. So that's why I always say, like, listen to us. You can see people, maybe my story matches to you, maybe your story matches to someone else. And I was sitting at home and I was thinking, oh my god, I can't do this. No, there's nothing like that. So it doesn't matter what qualification you have, as long as you're 18-year old. What background, what qualification you have, what experience, doesn't really matter. We will teach you from scratch. Like, I come from healthcare, I have zero knowledge. I'm not a tech savvy. So I learned from the training model we have. I don't think so anyone else can have. Because when I was looking for the business, I knew I had to do this business, but I had no idea what to do. I was asking my husband what to do. So in this business, you will get everything ready made in your plate. You have to pick it. So it's very simple. We have a plan, we have a people, we have a sport. So you can, doesn't matter which community, which background, which country you are, because this business is global. Because I have in my team people from Canada, from USA, from Australia, and from India. So I have a multicultural community. So guys, it's just you stopping yourself to start this. There's no one else can stop you. There's nothing else which you can't do. Because when you have such a supportive system which work for you 90% automated, and you have to do the 10%, you can't find anything like this anywhere. My guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
thank you
Whether I
so
need
much.
something
Yeah.
from you, please, from
Yeah,
something
I
from you.
think rather than I mean, rather than telling something that I've experienced, I think I need to kind of amplify what Ramandeep mentioned there. A lot of people don't take that step because, as Ramandeep mentioned, that, oh, this is a business. I've never done business. I can't do it. Even before they start thinking about it, they just run away from that, right? So modern technology is so different now. It's so advanced. A lot of things are ready made and done for us. It's a matter of just plugging ourselves into the system. Of course, you need to know who runs the better system and who has that kind of infrastructure, and a support structure to do that. So you can join any community, but then you just need to understand, okay, if I join a certain community, what are they going to do for me? I mean, are they going to coach me? Are they going to have someone, mentoring me? Would I have access to some kind of a formal training that I can go through on my own pace? If I don't understand, can I reach out to someone and ask for help? Or is someone building the website for me? I don't have knowledge of about all those CRM systems, the email marketing systems. I don't know anything about that. Would I have that already done? um, I think that's the touching point for me as well, because being a traditional accountant, never done any business. As Ramandeep earlier mentioned, I didn't want to do a business and end up having all those stocks inventory in my garage. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm a hopeless I'm a hopeless seller anyway because I'm an accountant. I count other people's money, not my money, right? So I was so interested to do something that did not involve active selling, or kind of calling people and trying to sell something, force something on them. So this business model with a community of over 100,000 people, an amazing structure of mentoring and coaching, and also a dedicated website where the training steps are nicely done, different sections. We even teach people how to do social media marketing and advertising. And then we have um, weekly masterminds where we share the knowledge. Our community members are very generous in sharing their knowledge, so I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I mean, when I go through the masterminds, there are people who've seen success, who've applied things and seen results. They are sharing with us, so I just have to follow it. I don't have to start and try to figure out all by myself from the beginning, from the scratch. It's tried and tested. Everyone knows that it's successful. I'm just plugging. I'm helping people to get plugged into that system, and then get them, help them get results as well. And I never sell, so that's one of the reasons why I jumped into this business. So it was an amazing experience for me as well personally when I first joined. I mean, I haven't seen. I didn't even talk to my mentor. I mean, Ramandeep has like gone into the extent of going, questioning, joining, and then doing a lot of things. I mean, you've done that, and in our conversations earlier, we've spoken to someone from Canada who's a professional in investigating online scams. Do you remember, Brother Milo? We
Yes,
invited.
yes, yes.
Yeah, so
Yep.
his job was his professional job. He's a lawyer by profession, and also he has another professional career where he investigates online scams and things like that, and reports to banks and authorities. So he himself, got into the business after convincing himself. So I think Ramandeep raised a really, really good point in the sense the only person that you have to convince is yourself. Don't do it for anyone else. Don't worry about what others think, because sometimes even our best of friends, sometimes our relatives, even they might discourage you, saying that, oh, it's not going to work, simply because they thought it's not going to work, or they heard someone didn't succeed. It doesn't mean that if someone didn't succeed, that's their problem. I mean, we are different individuals, and then we have to work hard to succeed ourselves. No one's going to give you money, right, for free. So we have to work hard for ourselves. So that's one of the reasons why thousands and thousands of people are joining kind of every week. And when I started, there were in our community there was only 9,000 people, right? So right now it's more than 100,000 people in our community. So it's amazing. Ramandeep, I just want to understand from you. So being a mother, being a healthcare professional, and not knowing any business, how has this business helped you grow from a personal development perspective? I mean, what were the opportunities? How did the business help you grow to become the businesswoman you are right now?
Yes, people who know me personally, my friends or my colleagues, they can see opposite side of me now because I'm totally changed. I was very camera shy. I was very you can say I was sitting in my comfort zone last 12 years. My husband tried to push me out once, but I was just sort of satisfied people like doing a job, coming home, doing the same thing, and I never wanted to try something else. But since I joined this business, I was, you can say, my biggest reason to stop myself. Like I was thinking, oh, I can't do that. I don't know how to operate laptop. I don't know how to do the things like that. Uh, but then when I went to the community, when I saw people in there, and I thought like, if this is working for them, this will work for me. And I was positive. I was daddy clear about that. If it's working for these people, why not for me?
Mm,
And I just wanted to try, and I did that training. I did training step by step. I learned a lot. I lot You can say this can be a good quality. Like I'm a very good learner. I absorb things from everyone. If I know someone saying something good, I just listen to them and I just grab it. So I used to attend mastermind, and I used to go to other people pages and learn and see how, because I'm not a good writer, to be very honest. If you can see my page like 6 months or 8 months ago, I was very bad. And I used to see other people. I used to read a lot, and in the training, we have a book club, and I used to read those books, and I used to talk other business partner from all over the world, because every person has a different knowledge, different experience. And I used to talk them, learn about the business. And I did, because I changed myself, you can say, totally 100%. I'm a different person. Now I sit and I read books. Now I sit and watch training. I never ever used to sit and do the things like that, So it's financially I have grown so much. Plus I have grown mentally more than that. Now I have a
Mm.
confident. I can sit in front of anyone and I can talk to them. I used to be very camera shy. I never did an interview. Like I just started only a few months back doing the interviews. You can feel the difference. I mean, when you did first time.
Yeah, I know. I I remember that you look a bit kind of nervous when we first had that interview,
But
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and when you do it, when you speak to other people, you learn. You know how to talk to them. You learn how to present yourself, and I can see a lot of change. My friends see when I hear my friends saying, "Oh, Ramandeep, you have done a lot. You done so good. You're not that person." I feel so good, and that encouraged me as well. Like I always encourage others now. Like guys, if I can, a very shy girl who was sitting in comfort zone, if I can do it, you can do it. I am the biggest example of, you can say, the lazy person or sitting in same spot, comfort zone. If I can come out of that because I pushed myself, I wanted to learn, and I did it. And it's not very hard, it's very easy. Even you follow the training, when you come into this business, you enjoy every part. It's not like a boring book without the picture. There are so many pictures in it, and you're gonna enjoy that. So it's really good. Every step you do in a training, you enjoy every part. You meet different people from all over the world. You learn a lot. There's a lots of things you can change. You can grow financially, mentally, a lot.
Thank you so much for sharing all that, Ramandeep, so generously. I can confirm that when we had that interview maybe 5 or 6 months ago, you seemed very nervous. I mean, I can see the difference significantly. It's different, and I've been following your page as well. You're doing really good. Um, it's you are inspiring other ladies, right? Other mothers who are like just sitting at home and being scared not to start any business of their own, and they think starting a business on their own is like it needs a lot of money and you need to invest all your life savings, and I don't know how to do stuff, and they just, even before they start, they just run away. I mean, for those especially stay-at-home mothers, all the ladies out there, I think you're a true inspiration, and thank you for inspiring everyone. I know you have a bigger team which you're guiding, and hopefully your team grows bigger and bigger, and then you become an even
Thank
bigger
you.
inspiration to everyone. So before I hand over the mic to Brother Mainul, so I think one of the things that Raman mentioned is that the free weekly webinar, right? We run the webinars twice a week, and then you mentioned you watch multiple different webinars just to understand, are these the same people or are they different people? So all three of us kind of started our journey by watching the webinar. I of course watched it live once, and then I watched it later on with my wife before we went to bed, and we were watching it, and then okay, we decided, okay, let's do it. So Brother Mainul, thank you, Ramandeep, for your time, and I know it's you're a busy person as well. And before we close, Brother Mainul, I think I'll hand over the mic to you. Probably you could invite our viewers just to watch the webinar, and then what's happened, happens there, and then how they can start their journey as well.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sister Amandi, for your time, and Brother Amin, obviously. So, yeah, just going to put the link down there. So, as Brother Amin pointed out, so the first step of the business is to watch a free webinar. We hold this webinar at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is 12 p.m. AEST on Wednesdays and Fridays. If you really want to change like we wanted, then you have to take action, and without taking action, you remain exactly where you are. And the issue is we all come from different backgrounds. As I said, you don't have to be special. I didn't have business experience. I was not tech savvy either, and I did not ever go live even joining the business. I might have studied biology or molecular biology, something like that, but this is completely new for all of us. So the issue is the trading is video based. If someone is telling you that do this in a video, and you just do that, and even if you have some questions, there is a mentor and coach to go to and for your lifetime, and you can leave this to your next generation, to your children. So both of them already have children. I'm expecting my first baby. So what I mean, this is not just for our lifetime, and hopefully for the generation to come. So this is a unique business model that stands out in the crowd and in the digital space, and that's why it has actually made the number of people that is more than 100K globally from all backgrounds. So there are 3 different links. You could go either of these. Please register with your name and email. We send you the links. There is a live one, as I said, the time. And if you can't manage to watch the live one because of various commitments, then there is a replay of the recent live one, which you can watch during your time of convenience. Please do watch. Then do your due diligence. Then write down your questions. If you have any question, reach out to us by email, which is what you would get after you register. So reach out to us by email, and yeah, we'll be more than happy to help. That's it from us for today, and Mr. Ramandeep and Brother Amin, wish you all the best and have a good 2022.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you, viewers, and goodbye. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.
See you all. Bye.